onside. Adnan collecting it and without wasting any time finds in a throw, but he was safe. Excellent running between the wickets there by Sandeep Singh and Anj. Fourth over in progress, 25 runs on board. Slightly Fuller driven with the straight bat, but straight to Ali Abid at mid-off, not for any runs.
Well, Shajit, you'll not see this very often, but Sandeep Singh Sandy has faced more deliveries than he scored runs. Usually, 99 times out of 100, it's the other way around. We saw the stats, his strike rate in this tournament so far, almost 140. But if anyone can recover, it's him. And there, right on cue, unbelievable hit, this power, brute force, the maximum from Sandeep Singh Sandy.
Was a cross-seam delivery from Zia, but he was waiting for that, cleared his front foot, and bottom hand coming into play, right from the middle of the blade, maximum.
Well, a cross-seam delivery, gets a cross-batted shot, and the result is 6. Sandeep is now finally where he belongs, at a strike rate of more than 100. Again on the pads, this time short mid-wicket is there. This is a good start. A change in the batting order, a change in personnel for Ajman, bringing a change in luck as well. They've lost wickets in a heap up front.
He's aggressive, no doubt about that, but he need to mix aggression and caution.
Well, Ghulam Farid and Ghulam Murtaza having a stroll outside. Down the leg side, very well kept by Kamran Atta. I'm a bit surprised Ghulam Murtaza has not played this game, just maybe being rested for the knockouts. They are in with a shot, Abu Dhabi now, to make it to the semi-finals. Ghulam Murtaza is a key component of their side. Fast bowling all-rounder, big hitter of the ball.
Abu Dhabi, they have won 3 matches out of the 5 that they have played. As this one, slower one on the middle and leg stick, played it defensively. For no runs, dot to end the over. 4 overs gone. Ajman 32 for naught. So we were talking about Abu Dhabi. They defeated Ajman in the very first match by 48 runs. Then they lost to Fujairah. Then came back strongly by beating Emirates Blues by 8 wickets. Then lost to Sharjah and again made a comeback yesterday by defeating Dubai by 49 runs.
That victory yesterday was a statement victory. Abu Dhabi versus Dubai. Usually the result goes in the favor of Dubai, at least in the last few editions. And Sharjah and Fujairah, well, you can give Abu Dhabi the benefit of the doubt there because those two are very, very strong units. And that Abu Dhabi versus Sharjah match, actually, it was one of those games where Abu Dhabi almost gave it away and then fought back nicely. 70 for 5 at one stage, ended up with 168. And there was the experience of Fayaz Ahmed and Abdul Shakur that took Sharjah past the runs needed. Ataur Rahim starts a fresh over. Outside, off stump again. The left-hander obliges. This time they've got protection. They've got deep cover and deep third man outside off stump for him.
Definitely these young blokes would be looking to play an impressive performance and give a gift to their father, because it's Father's Day, and social media is flooded with messages, and definitely I did my part.
Well, you've brought this up, and I've got a text message from my dad saying, "Where's my gift?" Thank you very much, Shajid. Dot ball to mid-off. My son is too young to buy me anything, so I have to buy myself a Father's Day gift on his behalf.
Since you belong to a cricketing family, and what was the first gift that you gave to your father? Don't say me that it's a bad.
Outside off stump, big swing from Sandeep Singh. Well, by the time I could afford to buy my dad a gift, he had stopped playing cricket. So it was one of the perfumes that he liked that I got for him. There you can see Sandeep Singh Sandy. Well, he hasn't gotten any gifts so far. Sandeep Singh struggling just a bit in the middle. Needs to get moving. A full toss. Well, there you have it. A gift from Ataur Rahim to a dangerous batsman, and he gets a boundary. A full toss dispatched.
Probably slipping out of his hand, and he plants his front foot forward and played it in the air for a boundary. Excellent over that from for Ajman so far. 7 runs conceded by Ata.
Well, this is a very good start in the power play now for Ajman. 39 for no loss.
His penultimate delivery has been swatted straight to the fielder. Still is not comfortable with the wrist. Look at that.
Well, Shrijit, I'm sure you know when that ball hits the bottom of the bat, there's that feeling of an electric current that passes through your hands. And when you've got an injured finger, it makes it even worse. This time it's in the air. He's not middled it, and a very, very good catch. That very good catch. It was a poor delivery. It was a full toss. But Sandeep Singh Sandy is struggling. He's in pain. And this is a big, big breakthrough for Abu Dhabi.
I think Ploy was pretty clear that he was under immense pressure and pain. So what did they do? Brought that mid-off inside the ring and asked him to play towards that area.
Well, the mid-on at long on. Adnan, very good catch. Brilliant fielding. Even better camera work there. And just at the end of that 5th over, a big wicket falls. Ajman is 39 for 1. And to take you through to the next 5 overs will be Shoaib Ahmed and Ijaz Ahmed.
Adnan! Hold fine, fit to. इतिन को चेक करो इतिन को Middle leg. Iten. Attack. आपके साथ करे. Okay, done.
Well, that's Yasir Kaleem on your screens, the skipper number 3 for Ajman. Thank you, Abdur Rahman and Srijit. Ansh Tandon is playing really well. He's on 17 and he looks good. He looks like he's middling the ball and feeling good out there in the heat. He's enjoying himself. That's the wicket of Sandeep Singh Sandy. We're back to live action. Joining me in the comm box, we've got Ijaz alongside me. Ijaz, good afternoon.
Thank you very much, Bhai. Good afternoon, everyone. And this is the first game. Yasir, who scored 50 already in this contest. There you go. He is there, courtesy that wicket. Just been trying to make some room there. Chases there for the fieldsman. And I think so that it's not that tough to bat there. The way that we've been witnessing, the ball's been going through, they're picking up the gaps.
Yes, you were there at the pitch report, Ijaz. And it looks like the ball is coming onto the bat. We'll have to see whether there's some turn.
Yourself. Hi. Very well, boy.
Yes, exactly. We are almost halfway through this Sky Exchange Emirates D20 tournament powered by Fancard. So I was thinking it might be that these pitches have been utilized. Some sort of wear and tear may create some problems for the batters when the spinner will be bowling here.
Yes, and Fayaz has started off well. Just 2 runs off his over yet. Not a big turner of the ball, but likes to flight the ball and bowls at a very good nagging length. Dot ball to end the over. 6 overs are done. The power play overs completed. Ajman are 41 for 1.
Power play over. Come on. Time, please. Ali.
Well, both openers started off. Ansh Tandon is still there. Along with him, Yasir Kaleem has just joined the party. Let's see that how he will be doing in the centre. Because Yasir is really in a good form. He is already in scoring runs. So let's see that he will be doing a role of a captain in this game today.
Nicely bowled and well played on the back foot by Yasir Kaleem. Yes, he's got a role to play. Any number 3 in any format has a big role when it comes to batting at that position.
Very well, boy. Come
And
on,
Yasir, being the skipper, will have some added responsibility to make sure that Ajman get to a decent total. Again on the back foot. This time he pushes it even further towards long off.
Misfield, they're resulting in a single. Well, Shibbai was just going through a few of the things like 506 runs that Ajman cricket team has scored in their 5 innings. And I think that looking onto the 5 innings, 500 runs and a 500 plus runs in T20, somewhere like the work done 60% in batting.
Well, that's an interesting stat. 5 innings, 500 runs. So that means that they've scored only 100 runs on an average. In a T20 game, I think that's less. They should have scored at least 140 as an average. And hence, like you mentioned, this is also a sign that the batters have not been doing very well for Ajman. None of the top 5 players from Ajman are in the most runs category. This is the pitch. Some light cracks, but overall it looks like a very good hard wicket to bat on, with some grass left out right in the center. that is where the ball pitched right on the grass, took off, and was
boy.
beaten Yasir. So good over again. Just 2 runs of the previous over and 2 runs of this over so far.
Yes, exactly. They are not allowing Ajman to fly here. It's a good over. Dot to end the over. 7 gone, Ajman. 43 for 1.
Lefty या okay? किनु? सही है हो. तू थल्ले हो. शाबाश. पकड़ो
Just trying to fetch it from offside. Finishing it at fine leg. Well, I think that boundaries, which should be coming somewhere at this stage, like 6 hours power play, been done a fair enough job, Abu Dhabi, not allowing Ajman to go freely.
Stay.
Fayaz Ahmed flighted delivery, drilled and played towards long off. Good running between the wickets. By the time the fielder could collect the ball, they've taken 2. Mazhar Bashir, you might see him bowling as well later on in the innings. Yes, no, and a good call in the end from Ansh Tandon. That ball went straight to the fielder, so no chance for a run.
Yes, and sorry, Yasir is the key wicket. Yasir Kaleem, the captain, the skipper, already scoring 61 highest in this
Single.
tournament, and I think so that he has the ability to convert those 50s into 100. So I think so, like at this stage, he might be looking first target to get 50, and then try to convert that in beginning to finish it at 190. Might be that touching 200 runs. Hadn't seen 200 runs, but I think so some team will have to come up.
Shabash, boy. Good bowling, boy.
Uses his feet, slow delivery, that's gone high up in the air. Kamran Bashir, the fielder, will come underneath it and take a good catch. So that is the end of the innings for Ansh Tandon and Fayaz Ahmed with that flight. He's got another wicket. Abu Dhabi get another breakthrough, and this is a very important wicket in the game.
Too high. Couldn't got the distance. There you go. Flight it up. Allow the batters to come down. But he has not been able to cross that fence, which has been behind the fielder. Safe pairs. There you go. Ansh Tandon goes for 19 run a ball. It's 2 for 47.
Boy.
Fayaz Ahmed continues, this time quicker in the air. And the new batsman to give him company is Dawood Ijaz, if I'm not wrong. 4 innings, Dawood Ijaz, best of 15, needs to get going for Ajman.
याद भाई 245 लगी 245 चला जी हां पॉइंट पे आ जाओ मतलब भाई ठीक है हाथ पे नाम लिखवाया वरियड कौन शाबाश दानू मिडल दानू
So the fun news fun fact, Trevor Bailey holds the record for the slowest test 50, taking 350 balls. Trevor Bailey scoring 50 of those many deliveries must have been a test of his character and also of the opposition team. Full toss, catch it is the call. Dawood sweeps on the very first ball, a very risky shot, but does well to connect it. He's off the mark with that single. Adnan, the off spinner, has been brought into the attack.
Good regulations. Though they have got one slip fielder, I think so that the ball is not dancing that much from the fingers of the spinner Adnan. One fielder is at deep third man.
Using his feet, Yasir Kaleem wanted to play that over mid-off. The fielder was inside the circle, but the ball went towards long on. Good planning, but just couldn't execute it well. This time outside off, and will be a dot ball as well. So a good start, and as of now, it's been good tight bowling from Abu Dhabi.
Yes, exactly. Since last 3 overs, would it see that the wicket just gone down? They were just trying to have a big one, trying to break the shackles, but couldn't do so. Really hard for batter to face spinner.
Yes, he wanted to really break that shackle you were talking about. It was in the zone as well. Just took the bottom edge of the bat. And that's another good ball to end the over. So overall, some really good overs coming in. 9 overs gone. Ajman 49 for 2.
शाबाश फैज भाई तीन शाबाश तीन थोड़ा बाहर निकल ओके हटा
Flighted delivery starts off well for Yaz again. He's been the backbone of that Abu Dhabi bowling, and also the batting. That's how important role he has. Fayaz, he is such a value add when it comes to batting and bowling. Fayaz, he is such a value add when it comes to batting and bowling. There could have been a chance for a wicket.
Yes, because
bowling point
just giving a bit of the feel that it's hard to play spin. They did try, but they are finding it really hard. The chance was there. He's appealing. I think he was just not being able to control his balance.
Yes, Dawood trying different things. This time the reverse sweep.
शाबाश elbow boy
He was always inside the crease, Dawood, so good call from the umpire. Catch it is the call. Won't reach Ataur Rahim at short third. So another good over. 10 overs, 52 for 2. And there will be a change in the com box. It's going to be Abdur Rahman Tariq and Srijit.
Thank you, Shoaib and Ijaz. That's the bowling card. Then Uzair Khan, just the 9 runs in his 2 overs. Ataur Rahim as well. Zia was a bit expensive. And that man right there, Fayyaz Ahmed. 1 wicket, just the 9 runs conceded in 3 overs. This is very good bowling. They have a good spin lineup. The Abu Dhabi side, Fayyaz Ahmed, Adnan Danish, even Mazhar Bashir.
Adnan continues from the other end. Just a single. It's not that easy to play big shots against Adnan. We saw that yesterday under the lights. He's having a plan and bowling according to that.
Dawood Ijaz, big swing. They're looking for a quick single. He's gone for the wrong end, Zia. It was Dawood Ijaz who was struggling. Yasir was always going to make it. And no idea where that ball.
And smacks it out of the park for a biggie.
Well, Dawood Ijaz is very strong against spin. And down the leg side, it's a fumble. Oh. Zia Mukhtar is having a torrid day in the field. A clean pick up and throw, and Yasir Kaleem would have been in a lot of trouble.
I think these two batters got the weak link of Abu Dhabi, especially that short fine leg. It's a very important area. Comes down the track, inside out, it's in the air. But straight to the sweeper cover fielder.
Well, Yasir Kaleem is clearly struggling here. Because that charge down the wicket and over extra cover, he does that in his sleep. We'll talk about that after the break. 63 for 2 now, Ajman, in the end of 11.
Shabash, boys.
Fayaz comes and bowls this one. What a shot! Excellent use of the feet, gets to the pitch of the ball, and with the turn, maneuvers it over extra cover.
Well, clearly, he has heard us. As I was saying just before that 6, Yasir Kaleem, he can do this with his eyes closed. That inside-out cover hit is his trademark. And this release shot right here, this could be the danger sign for Abu Dhabi. If he gets going, that 145, 150 mark might be very easy to get to.
No doubt about that. Yasir along with Dawood, who is also playing spin bowlers really well. This time in the air and taken. Excellent thinking. That's the quality he poses. Fayaz Ahmed was it for a 6 and came back strongly.
Well, he did that yesterday as well. Got hit for a boundary against Ramesh Shahzad and picked him up. This is a very big wicket. Fayaz Ahmed is the giant killer. The SkyExchange.net Emirates D20 powered by fan code and an easy catch. Well, we know Ethan D'Souza is safe. 17 for Yasir Kaleem of 20 deliveries. Ajman 69 for 3.
Man in, guys, man in. Chalo, batsman in, guys. चार बाकियां बोल चार 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 बोल नाम बता दें न्यू बैट्समैन चार बॉल शाबाश 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 फयाज भाई
New batsman in is Shehnawaz. Another off spinner for Ajman, who also bats, and he will be facing Fayaz Ahmed. Excellent delivery that to dismiss. Well, I would say it was a bad shot selection from the skipper. It was way outside the off stump, very far from his body.
It was a slow, loopy delivery. Got some extra bounce. Shahnawaz now. Oh, Kamran Atta is in the action. The stump mics are in trouble. Our ears are in trouble. Kamran Atta is getting vocal and vocal by the minute.
This time in the air. Couldn't time it. And another wicket.
Very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. This from Shahnawaz Khan. This is his last over. You have to see him through. You will get an opportunity against another bowler. He already has 2 big wickets to his name. And Shahnawaz Khan trying to force the issue. Poor shot selection. And in the end, an easy chance for Fayaz Ahmed. He's not dropping those.
Excellent thinking there from Fayaz. 4th over for him and already picked up 3 wickets. 69 for 4, Ajman.
With the new batsman walking in, Nasir Aziz. And the reason why Fayaz Ahmed has given him such a long welcome is because Fayaz Ahmed used to play under his captaincy at club level. Nasir Aziz was his captain for a very, very long time.
He's got 2 more deliveries in this over. Fayaz definitely will try to improve his bowling analysis, which is 3 for 15 at this point in time.
A big smile on his face. He's telling his wicketkeeper, I know this man inside out, don't worry about it. Very well played by Nasir Aziz. Has an international 50 to his name. The Don, Nasir Aziz. 70 now for the loss of 4 wickets, Ajman. They still have some firepower. They have Mohammad Azhar who can tonk the ball.
That's what happened to Shehnawaz, trying to drag that one outside the off stump and play it towards onside. Good looking stroke there from Dawood. On the back foot, played it towards onside for a single to retain strike. 12 overs gone. Ajman 71 for 4. So Adnan Danish will continue from the other end. Ali Abid having a word with him, possibly telling him the areas where you need to bowl and target Dawood, who's looking really good.
A full delivery. Tried to hit that in the air but got an inner half of the bat. Goes all along the carpet instead.
He's got protection in the deep. We are talking about the onside field setup. Loopy delivery comes down and flicks it towards onside. Could be very dangerous. Was playing across. That being a straighter one and missed the bat. He was right in front of the stumps.
Dawood Ijaz making a comeback in the side. In the place of Sagar Kalyan. Takes out the sweep shot. Has he found the gap? Yes, he has. Nick had absolutely no clue where he was running. He was already over the rope when he tried to pull that ball in. That reaction after that was amazing.
Possibly he was not inside the ground. That sweep shot. No, he was in. And then there you go. He was sliding outside the ropes.
Oh, very well done. Good effort. But he was already behind the rope, as you said. Sahil Haryani is in the field at the moment at point.
I think Dawood is very good on the back foot, so plan should be to force him to come forward.
Oh, it's in the air, it's in the air, it's going over the mid-wicket boundary. They're just checking with the fielders. That was in the gap. Dawood Ijaz, monster hit that, important for Ajman.
I take my words back. Comes forward and then smacks it right from the middle of the blade. Maybe plan C against him.
Well, that seems to be the plan C. Give him width outside off stump. But again, easy on the eye, Dawood Ijaz. He's already gotten the runs for the over. A 6 and a 4 in that very expensive end of over number 13. Ajman 84 for 4 now. Well, Mazhar Bashir, the new bowler. Shoaib picked this up yesterday. Shrijit, his action very similar to Sunil Narayan. That high arm in the air. And then bowls both ways. There you can see.
Pull shot coming in. Slightly shorter in length. I think he's very deceptive, especially when he's bowling slightly fuller outside the offset, because from that angle, if you take the ball away and occasionally bring the ball in, it'll create that element of doubt in the mind of the batsman, whether to play for that off spin or for that dusra.
Straighter delivery to Nasir Aziz in easy single. The good thing for both Dawood and Nasir is Fayaz's overs are done and dusted. He's bowled out. They can still target that one bowler. Either Zia or Uzair will come in to finish their spell. 86 for 4. Anything less than 140, I think, will just be an easy run chase for Abu Dhabi.
This one wide outside the off stump. After pitching on the fifth stick, it was turning away from the right-handed Dawood. He's batting on 24. looking very confident, as you rightly said, especially against spinners. And that line is troubling Dawood. Not for the first time, for the second time, he was beaten in that same line length.
Well, Kamran Atta has a few words of encouragement for the batsman. Twice going for that cut shot, twice. Dawood Ijaz missing.
But this was in the air. Well, falls short of the bowler in his follow-through. Will be getting a single. He'll retain strike. 14 overs gone. Ajman 87 for 4.
Well, here's the Duffin News fun fact. In 1963, Bapu Nadkarni bowled 21 consecutive maiden overs. A total of 131 dot balls. Adnan Danish continues. The ball is in the air. A bad bounce for Ethan D'Souza. Usually very, very safe in the outfield. Took 3 catches yesterday. I think just got a bit overexcited at that time. And the ball landing in front of his face.
We'll have a look at that replay once again. Again that same shot, but this time one bounce, fielded by Ethan D'Souza. It's very important, especially when you're playing class spinners, you need to have that A-class sweep shot coming in. Comes down the track. Well, couldn't get the connection inner half of the bat, and was very lucky there was some connection. Otherwise, it would have been stumped out.
Well, Nasser Aziz seems to have a different plan. Trying to play the aggressor. Again, takes out that sweep shot, doesn't get all of it. Zia does well. They're looking for 2. Never there.
Well, that was the delivery which he came down the track and almost missed. Again, a toss up delivery this time in the air. Has it got the distance? Yes, it has. Over the long off fence.
Well, what a connection. What a shot. He's been trying to go towards that mid-wicket boundary this over. Adnan Danish adjusting his line and Dawood Ijaz adjusting his shot nicely. Over long off for a maximum.
It was a straighter one. Read really well by Dawood. Magnificent hit over long off. Has turned out to be an expensive over. Yet another expensive over from Adnan. Already gave away 38 runs.
Oh, this time the ball keeping a bit low. He's on the stumps. They're looking for 2. Pushing hard. Oh, he has thrown it away. Dawood Ijaz. What have you done? There was no need. Absolutely no need to go for that double. He should have kept strike. There were still 5 overs to go. And I think he's been given out on the field. Direct hit. Brilliant fielding. Ethan D'Souza, we've been talking his outfielding.
It was suicidal. Look at that. Completed 1 run, but that deep fielder, Ethan D'Souza, was lunging towards the ball, and that direct hit, no chance.
Well, we saw a direct hit run out from the wicketkeeper of Dubai yesterday, Shrey Sethi. And I think this one is probably the best of the lot so far. As you said, single-handed pick up and release, direct hit. The danger man, Dawood, has to walk out. Well, that's the end of the 15th over. Dawood Ijaz 37 of 25. Ajman exactly 100 for the loss of 5 wickets. And I'll be joined in the comm box by Shoaib Ahmed and Ijaz Ahmed for the last 5 overs of this batting performance of Ajman. Of this batting performance of Ajman.
Good delivery. They were just driving it through covers, getting a single. 100 up for 5 in 15.2 overs. So looking on to the target, let's hope that Ajman should be posing a good target here. Hamid Khan arrives with 150 to his credit in this series here at Ajman. Strike rate is good. Let's see that if we can whip up here, can play some big knock or big hits and can finish on a good note. There you go, straight over the bowler's head. In a foul, but not sweetly timed. They're running back for 2. Throw was not good enough. Yes, Mazhar is not happy.
Yes, last 5 overs. That is what the prompt is from the keeper. They need to be on their mark and give their 100% in the field. Just a second late and they capitalize on that, take 2 runs. Hamid hits straight down the ground. He's middled that one and that will go all the way for a 6. Not a lot of foot movement, but you don't need that when you've got such great hands. Hamid strikes. Tournament 6 141.
Good clean hit. And that has been the need of time. Because already we did see that 5 of the batters, they've been gone back. But someone had to come here.
That's right. They need to make sure they get those runs on the board. Ajman. Hamid going for another big hit. But this time he is not able to connect and middle the ball. But they'll still get that single.
Yes, noises are there behind the stumps. And I think so that has been keeping active all the times to the players. Because we did see that a throw was not accurate enough. Could have been a chance of run out if on the bounce. Or just trying to make slight bit of backing away. But not being able to connect.
End of the over. 16 overs, 110 for 5.
Left arm over, bowler change.
Left arm over. There's a ball change. Or a bowler change, in fact. Change of bowling. May fact here. Because we already did see that lots of time and the change is there. It might be effectively affecting onto the line. There you go, just hammering it at deep mid-wicket. We are returning back for 2. No is the call. You have already lost a couple of players. Courtesy, not a good calling. So you need to shout earlier that yes and no. Because such sort of problems do happen when there is a noisy crowd and you can't hear each other. But here I think so it's a comfortable zone for the batters to call yes and no.
Gets the top edge off the bat, and that's gone high up in the air towards backward square leg. Naik Mohammed makes sure that the ball is in the field of play and doesn't cross the ropes. Meanwhile, they take a few more runs. Hamid is the danger man for Abu Dhabi. We saw what he can do in the game against Dubai. He definitely got some chances, but then he started hitting some really big hits and changed the face of the game for Ajman.
There you go, he has connected this all the way. Mighty hit. This has been superbly hit. No need to run for that.
Again, just stand and deliver. Short ball. Played it really well right from the meat of the bat. And that's gone past those advertisement boards. Clean hitting from Hamid. He's moved on to 16 of just 5 deliveries. And the score on the board for Ajman is 120. They would definitely be targeting 160 plus from here on. That's a good ball. Good ball, good length, and a good comeback from Uzair.
Yes, exactly. The previous delivery, a delivery before, I must say, was towards onside. Slight bit of back off length, hammered away. And he quickly realised that he should be bowling some sort of towards off stump. With a bit of lack of pace, like 20 to 25%, he has reduced his pace. And that previous delivery, rather than that delivery, when he was hit for 4, for 6. And now he has increased the pace of it. Yorkland delivery.
Well, yes, Uzair was hit for a 6, but he's come back strongly after that. That was another good delivery round the wicket, coming in, targeting those stumps. A Yorker length. So overall good bowling from Uzair. Can he get a wicket? He's targeting the stumps, and I think that's the right plan against Hamid, who's also looking very dangerous. 16 of 7 for him. Again a swing, and they'll get just a single. So a single to end the over. 17 overs gone. Ajman 121 for 5. So these beautiful scenes from Malik Cricket Stadium, and this high quality top class broadcast is brought to you by ITW Prod G for the Emirates Cricket Board. Meanwhile, Zia has been brought into the attack. He was expensive, 20 in the first 2 overs.
Yes, exactly, you're right. But I think so that Nasser is not happy. He was thinking that he should be coming back for second. And Hamid was there, who didn't reply well. But he's smiling there. That's a team effort. You required some big knocks, big hits at this stage in 18th over. We're just trying to hit a big one, but not been properly timed. No! Misfield should have been stopped. One, but not been properly timed. No! Misfield should have been stopped.
Not the best of efforts. Now gives strike to the dangerous Hamid.
He was just shuffling across towards offside. Good decision by umpire. There you go. What a big. It's gone high. Wait and see. There you go. That has been compensated well here.
Yes, the big wicket of Hamid. He hit that well, but not enough distance. A lot of height onto that ball. It was in the air for a long time. And the fielder there was waiting. A good catch in the end from Osama. And that is the end of a very short but entertaining innings from Hamid. 18 of 10. He looked dangerous, but now he has to walk back. Big breakthrough for Abu Dhabi. The score on the board is 127 for 6.
Azhar arrives in the centre. What a hard call. Tough times. When the batters, they are just tumbling around, not being able to reply positive or a high note. 84 the strike rate. Let's see that how much he can stay in the centre and can hit big, because his team requires to use a long handle to a deep mid-wicket or onside. Nasir on strike. Just on to the back foot point. They were just gone for a single in 18th over. We had a wicket, not been big over in terms of runs, because when you're 128, you must be eyeing to go like 3 overs, another 30, 40 plus, 150, 160.
Yes, that's right. They would and should be targeting 160. They still have some batting left. Azhar can hit a few as well. Nasir can also score some boundaries. But this has been a good bowling performance from Abu Dhabi. A single to end the over, number 18. Ajman 129 for 6.
Lefty bowling over for righty bowling ground, okay? Left arm over.
Azhar will face the left armour, and let's see if angling in deliveries he can take at deep mid wicket or long on.
Gentle nudge towards the backward point, and they will take that single. Singles are okay for Abu Dhabi from here on. 12 deliveries, 11 in fact. If they give 11 runs, that will be okay, and they'll be happy with that kind of performance. 140, 145 should be achievable for Abu Dhabi. But Nasir and Mohammad Azhar will be looking to get to that 150 at least from here on.
Yeah, Shaib, you're right. They're all appealing, and a finger goes up. Side on finger, just angling and confirming it a wicket.
That's right, big wicket again. Nasir Aziz wanted to play that, but that was another good delivery. Uzair coming out with a plan, bowling round the wicket and aiming for those stumps. He gets that right. Nasir misses and Uzair hits. That was on the middle and leg for sure. An appeal, a very convincing one, and the umpire raises the finger. Nasir Aziz has to walk back. He's out for 13 of 13. Seventh wicket down for Ajman, 130 on the board.
See, there's some 2 innings. Bowled him. Middle stump rooted out. Pace and accuracy.
Well, that's another good delivery from Uzair. He clearly is the bowler to look out for in this edition of SkyExchange.net Emirates D20 2022 powered by FanCode. This man, Uzair, he's bowling some really good deliveries and taking wickets at will. This one again with a plan, aiming that middle stump, gets it right on the money, and that celebration says it all. Sound of timber, and Syed Isam is out for a golden duck. The 8th wicket falls, and Ajman are in trouble. 130 on the board. Nav Pabreja is the new batter. First time he's coming out to bat for Ajman. And he's coming out to bat at a very tricky situation. Uzair, who's bowling so well, is on a hat-trick. Tricky situation. Uzair, who's bowling so well, is on a hat-trick. Can he get his...
Inside edge going down to the T5 leg. They're returning back for 2. So what more you can expect from the tail enders. The ball should go down to the D5 leg. It might be third man. Let's see that Azhar and Nav can put in like another 8 to 10, 12 runs.
Yes, they should be, because whatever they score is bonus now from here on. The tailenders are batting, but it's more about survival now against Uzair, who's bowling so well and targeting the stumps. And he gets that stump again. Clean bowled. He's bowling a very, very deadly spell. Uzair, take a bow. Brilliant, brilliant bowling. Brilliant display of fast bowling from this left-hander. And I'm telling you, watch out for this cricketer. Nav Pabreja couldn't do much. Getting that leg stump with that angle. And that is it. Uzair strikes, you miss, I hit. That has been the mantra for Uzair.
Sultan Ahmed.
Big hit from Sultan and straight into the hands of the fielder there. The gorilla celebration from Naik Mohammed. He takes that catch and that brings the end of the innings for Ajman. They haven't even played their 20 overs. Ajman losing their way in the middle and wickets falling almost every delivery. 132 is the score. 133 is what Abu Dhabi will need to win this game, and they will be very happy with that score on the board. They'll be happy chasing that score. They've done well all throughout, and they've given some really good fight against some good teams, and today as well they are dominating this match. 132 on the board.
Exactly. You're right, Shoaib, that they have done as a bowling unit, and I think so that Ali Awad must be a happy skipper at this stage that his team did well. They were in the grip, in the hold of this game right from the start. That when power play was done, 2 wickets down, then slowly but surely they were gripping up the situation. They didn't allow the batters to be free at any stage. And skipper Ali Abid going off from the venue proudly. And I think so that they must be looking back on this card.
Well, that's the batting card for Ajman. 19 for both the openers, Ansh and Sandeep Singh Sandhi. Yasir Kaleem 17. The only batter who did something good for the team was Ajman, who it was Daud Ijaz who scored 37. For the team was Ajman, who it was Daud Ijaz who scored 37 of 25 deliveries. Shahnawaz Khan was out for a...
What is this we have seen here from the batting unit?
So let's quickly check the first innings and how things panned out in that first innings. This is the highlights package coming up. Zia started the over. Some really good shots from the bat of Ansh Tandon. He looked as if he belonged at the top of the order. Some really good cuts and drives through the offside. Sandeep Singh Sandhi also playing some shots, but then he fell on a full toss straight to mid-on. That's where the catch was taken, and that was the first wicket. Soon after, Ansh Tandon following his partner, scoring 19 of 19 deliveries. And then came Daud Ijaz and Yasir Kaleem. Both tried to play a good innings, but then straight catch to the point fielder, easy as it gets. No partnerships coming in from Ajman. They kept losing wickets at irregular intervals, and that was due to some disciplined bowling. This one was definitely the best fielding effort we've seen so far from Ethan D'Souza. One hand pick up and throw to dismiss Daud Ijaz. Hamid came in, scored some runs quickly, 18 of 10 deliveries with some lusty blows all around the park. And until this happened, a catch at mid-wicket. And then came the Uzair Khan show. He took 3 wickets in the end, was also on a hat-trick, but really did the damage and restricted Ajman to 132 runs on the board. So that is what the team will need Abu Dhabi to win this game 133. We'll bring that action to you live after just a short break, so stay tuned. Good evening and welcome back after a short break. I'm sure you're all set to witness the run chase. Ajman taking on Abu Dhabi. Ajman scoring 132 and they couldn't even complete their 20 overs. The tail and the middle order could not perform with the bat, and some excellent bowling performances coming in from the Abu Dhabi bowlers have restricted Ajman to a below par score of 132. Joining me in the box is my co-commentator, friend Abdul Rahman Tariq.
Well, thank you so much, Shoaib Ahmed. Yeah, the total on the board so far, not as high as they wanted, but it is a total. As the two umpires walk out. This Abu Dhabi side, well, in the past, you and I would have said they have no chance of chasing down a total of anything above 130. This unit, though, well, they're in their own. Anything less than 150, 160 is probably something they'll canter to. That man on your screen, Naik Mohammed, rightly has the 50 number on the back of his shirt. What a half century first up. And Ataur Rahim, well, he's very talented. He's not had a good tournament so far. And that's the Ajman lineup.
Yes, you can see the way they're walking. They're not looking very confident. They know that they have not scored as many runs as they would have wanted. So yes, while on the other hand, Naik Mohammed has got a spring in his feet. He knows he's scoring runs. Mohammed has got a spring in his feet. He knows he's scoring runs. A very impressive debut.
Nav?
Well, I think he's because I read something there, I think he's a Game of Thrones fan. On the inside of his hand, if you see, I think you'll see Valar Morghulis written.
Well, I was hoping it was written winter is coming because that's what we need at the moment.
Yeah, that's true. We could do with some snow.
Well, at this stage, I'd take 5 degrees less than what it is right now. Nav will go up against Naik Mohammed. Here we go.
First ball, short delivery outside off, and Naik it was as if he had already decided on his way to the ground that the first ball he faces, he will pull it. That was not a delivery. Yes, now that is a better shot.
Very well said there, Shoaib. That was the most premeditated of premeditated shots I've ever seen. I think even if that was a Yorker, he would have gone across the line towards mid-wicket. But he'll start again now.
This time a lot better. Watching the ball till the end. And Pabreja is looking impressive as well. So quite a good fresh crop of fast bowlers that we've seen in this edition of Emirates D20. Nav Pabreja and Uzair. Zia is also looking good. Shamim from Dubai was also very impressive. So good news. A lot of fresh young fast bowlers coming up. And that is another beautiful scene. The sun setting here at the Malik Cricket Stadium. And as you know, this is an ITW Prodigy production for the Emirates Cricket Board.
Well, other than the usual suspects as fast bowlers, as you said, some good paces. That was good swing from Nav Pabreja. Good pace as well. Driving while walking, Naik Mohammed across the stumps and then missed it completely.
Again, I fail to understand why no slip in place. So yes, they should have a slip in place with the ball moving away from the right-hander. And Yasir Kaleem, he's the man who's looking at everything very closely. The skipper. Again, a swing and a miss, some movement in the air. And as the sun sets here at the Malik Cricket Stadium, expect the ball to do a lot more. So now you see There's no slip, just a fly gully. That Sandeep Singh Sandy stationed there, but I would want to get a slip. You don't have runs on the board. You have to take wickets to win the game. How do you take wickets? By having an attacking field.
Well, they've plugged that gap square of the offside. That this is not needed. He's not needed. King Kong will have to go back. Again, trying to pull that delivery. It was full. Cross-batted shot. That's not worked for Nick Mohammed. Crashes into the stumps. This is a good start for Ajman.
Yes, the King Kong has been caged by Nav Pabreja. Nick Mohammed was always looking to hit that ball towards mid-wicket for some reason. This time takes the edge and crashes into the stump. So the first wicket is down. Abu Dhabi lose their opener, Nick Mohammed, who scored a 50 in the previous game. The score 1 for no loss. In fact, 1 wicket for no score on the board.
With the new batsman in, it's the live wire number 88, Kamran Atta. He's even vocal with the bat in hand. A loud ask from the umpire when marking his guard. What a character he is. But what a start this for Ajman. Nav Pabreja. Very well bowled. Very well done. And a long follow through. The game is on. Shoaib, the game is on. Maiden over. Maiden wicket to start. With the new bowler, Sultan Ahmed. Loves bowling with the new ball. And Ataur Rahim will face his first delivery. He's been on the other end watching the carnage. Nav Pabreja. What a good first over, maiden wicket. When you're defending a small total, everything helps.
Yes, this is the perfect start. Perfect start for Ajman. A wicket in the very first over, no runs conceded. And now Sultan from the other end will also be looking to take wickets.
Well, Nav Pabreja had a problem with the ball. Brand new ball. Even before he had gone to his run-up. What a good delivery by Sultan. The pressure is on. He went to the umpire, said there's something wrong with the ball. The umpire told him to get on with it. And in the end, bowled a maiden wicket.
He won't be complaining now. Sultan Ahmed cut. And in the gap, that's going and will go all the way for 4. So Ataur Rahim gets that much needed boundary. They're off the mark, Abu Dhabi. And that's a good shot.
But there were shouts of catch it, catch it. It was in the air, but in the gap, very close to that fielder. But a boundary nonetheless. I will give him confidence. Ata needs a big score.
Very well bowled, just outside off. Sultan Ahmed Abdur Rahman is one of those few left-arm bowlers who actually bowl well against the left-handed batters. I've noticed that the left-handed batters do face some problem when they're facing Sultan Ahmed.
Well, he does get swing more than spin. There you can see the ball is actually swinging. He's like a left-handed medium pacer with a very short run-up, Sultan. But will surprise you with some turn. 5 for the loss of 1 wicket now, Abu Dhabi at the end of 2.
But leg stick. Middle. Darji middle.
And now we'll start another over. Bowling from the far end. Getting swing. Getting pace. Good delivery, but no, that was missing leg. Missing leg. Lot of excitement.
Yes, good call from the umpire. Was it also pitching outside leg? I'm not sure. Yes, I think it was pitching outside leg as well. So good decision from the umpire. But some movement in the air, and Nav is asking the right questions. He's bowling well. Just needs to adapt for that left-handed, right-handed batter. Get that line right. Start off from outside off and come in to the left-handed batter. This time short ball pulled nicely and along the carpet. That's good from Atta. He knows now they've just lost a wicket and they don't need to panic. They can play those singles and doubles and still get to that 133. One of the top 3-4 has to bat throughout the innings to get to that score.
They will need Ali Abid, that's for sure. He'll probably walk in number 4. Play the Pacers. Kamran Atta, he's made number 3 his own. Was an experiment in that last game, but scored heavily against Emirates Blues and now made that number 3 slot his own. Ali Abid, Fayaz Ahmed, quite a few batsmen still to come. Again, short, quick delivery. Kamran Atta, he was very late on that shot. Had no clue how quickly that ball came to him.
That's right, he was hurried on by that delivery. Somehow getting that bat onto the ball. They'll take that single. Kamran really had played really well against the spinners of Emirates Blues. Now he'll be tested by these fast bowlers. That is going to be the challenge for Kamran.
Well, this time the ball moving away from the left-hander. We show a lot of spinners, a lot of slow bowlers in this Ajman lineup. I think Nav is the only pacer. Shahnawaz, spinner. Nasir Aziz, spinner. Muhammad Azhar is a spinner. Isam is a spinner.
Sultan is a spinner or a medium pace spinner.
So just the one fast bowler. Very interesting team composition this. Muhammad Hafiz, I think he's struggling. He's going to take some time before he gets back into this side. Another dot ball. They don't have a lot of options, Ajman, with the new ball.
And I think Ajman have definitely missed a trick there. If you notice Abu Dhabi, the players, they like spinners more. They're more comfortable scoring against the spinners. So maybe another fast bowler could have been a very good option. That pace definitely bothers the Abu Dhabi batters. They are more comfortable scoring runs against the spinners.
Well, Hazrat Luqman is the 12th man. So they only have the 3 pacers in that squad. Nav, Hafiz and Hazrat Luqman. And one of them is playing. Good looking shot that, but for no run. Taur Rahim. He's played a good looking shot. Didn't get the reward. Does not need to be frustrated though. 7 for 1 at the end of 3.
He says catch it, Sultan, but nobody's there. And that one is another good shot from Kamran. He uses his feet and plays it straight down the ground. That's for number 312 of the tournament.
Well, didn't get to the pitch of it. Used his strength, no timing at that time. It's just 4 runs. Yasir Kaleem very vocal as well behind the stumps. And this time, Shoaib, you will have to explain that shot to me because I have absolutely no clue what Kamran Atta was trying to do there.
Very unorthodox Kamran, the way he bats. But he's scoring runs, that is what is important. Again, catch it is the call. He's played that up in the air. He's got the distance and the elevation, and he'll get 6 more. Sultan cannot believe it. Just a tad bit fuller from Sultan, and Kamran plays that. That is a shot of a batter who's confident, and he's backing his skills.
Well, he is confident because after he hit that shot, his helmet was all over the place, covered one of his eyes. But as you said, he's enjoying himself, Kamran. Charges down the track. Again, the exact same thing has happened. The exact same result as well. Charges down, goes over long off, loses his helmet in the process and gets 6 runs. An expensive over from Sultan. Abu Dhabi 23 for 1 now at the end of 4.
पीछे चाहिए एक पास पे नहीं है कौन सी तू पता आजा आजा
Well, after 2 very good overs, Nav Pavreja has been taken off. They're going with Shahnawaz Khan in the power play. Shoaib, I know he's the only pacer, but if he's bowling so well in the power play, I would have been tempted to give him 1 more over. Give him the 3. If he can get you a breakthrough, especially Kamran, who's struggling against pace. That's the game right there.
Valid point, but I think what Ajman is thinking is that they're going to take this game deep and they might need his services later in the innings. Straight to the slip fielder. I hope he knows that there is a slip in place. Now he knows, definitely knows. He's smiling.
I was going to say the same thing. If he didn't know that before that shot, he knows it now. Dawood Ijaz. That slip. Again, wait. It's in the air. It's a difficult chance for the fielder at cover. And he's taken it. Hamid Khan. Brilliant, brilliant fielding. And there you have it. The gamble has worked. Yasir Kaleem. Good bowling change in the end.
Yes, very good bowling change. Shahnawaz, he's the wicket-taking bowler. And Ataur Rahim will be disappointed with himself. Hasn't been scoring runs. This time it was way outside off. Went for that shot and a very good catch in the end from Hamid.
Well, it was a low percentage shot as well because long off was outside. 6 runs of 13 deliveries. Ataur Rahim. Abu Dhabi in trouble. 23 for 2 now.
ये दोनों सामने वाले इधर खेल रहा है ठीक ले ले मिड ऑफ ले ले हाँ चल ठीक है पट्टी साहब बाहर हो ना
The new batsman in is Ali Abid, but he will be at the non-striker's end. It's going to be Kamran Atta facing Shahnawaz.
ले ले एक बॉल के लिए चलने दे
On the pads. Turn and bounce for Shahnawaz.
Getting some turn, getting that grip on the ball, and that's good because as a right-handed bowler, you're getting that turn.
यार मुंह से नहीं करनी बॉल यार
This one is half volley in the slot, and Kamran pounces on it immediately. The kind of form he is in, he's not going to miss out on those.
शाबाश आगे नहीं करो मारने दो अच्छी
Well,
बॉल
took
पे
the ball away from Shoaib because he's a left-handed bowler. Didn't want to disorient the people that were watching. In that meantime, Kamran Atta is going along his merry ways.
होल्ड आउट पट्टी
This time another big hit. Kamran gets it right from the middle of the bat. He's dealing in 4s and 6s at the moment. Doesn't matter what the situation is. Kamran, if it's in the slot, he's going to play his shots. 27 for him already in just 11 deliveries.
Well, the experiment might have worked to get rid of Atta, but this is the point I was trying to make, Shoaib. Nav versus Kamran would have been a different battle altogether. 27 of 11 already. What a knock this from Kamran. What a counter punch.
That's it. One shot too many. Shahnawaz celebrates. He knows he's got that man. Kamran was not going to stop, and that was another very good delivery, turning away from the right-handed Kamran. The Dusra coming in had no clue whatsoever, and Yasir Kaleem does the rest behind the stumps.
He'll be very disappointed. Kamran will be very, very disappointed. He was playing really well. 27 of 12. The last ball of the over. You've already done the damage. But in the meantime, it's Shahnawaz who has the last laugh. Abu Dhabi 33 for the loss of 3 wickets at the end of 5 overs. And after the break, it'll be Shrijit and Ijaz Ahmed who will be joining you for 5 overs.
राजिक शाम इधर आओ 45 चलो भाई चलो यासर भाई बहुत लेट चल रहे हो आप नहीं ऊपर ऊपर ही रहो शाम काट भी रहा है फिर लग जाइए आप पीछे जाएं ओवर राउंड एक और इधर आओगे एक और लेफ्ट आर्म राउंड ले ले बीच में ले ले हां शाम को ले ले नहीं सैंडी सैंडी बीच में
Thank you, Abdur Rahman and Shoaib. Ali Abid, the new batsman, well, he'll be taking strike. 6 innings this season, 115 at a strike rate of 127.778 with the best of 35. 3 for 3. that's the score for Abu Dhabi. Excellent bowling there from Ajman, Ali and Mazhar, who is at the non-striker's end. And Azhar will start new over. Flight to delivery outside the off stump. Excellent shot that, but couldn't find the gap. 5 fielders on the offside. There you go, Dawood Ijaz standing there.
They're taking a quick run in 30 yards. Azhar is not happy the way that fielder is being pushed back. He was thinking that he might be very much near to stop those kind of singles. Well, I think so that over here Ajman took 3 wickets, done a good job in power play. Still 4 deliveries to go.
Staying a bit low, but does well. Uses the depth of the crease and digs it out for a single. A slip in place for Ali Abid. Now that has been removed and placed on the onside towards that mid-wicket region. So backward square leg is there, slightly toward fine leg area. As this one, there was slight turn, and from the corner of the crease, he bowled that delivery. So he's mixing his line, mixing his length, creating that element of doubt, which is very important.
Well, again, they have taken a quick single. That fielder should be 2 or 3 steps nearby to the non-striking end. Then you will be able to cut those singles, because Ajman has put good pressure here.
It's in the air, but straight to Nizam, the leg spinner. 6 overs gone, 36 for 3 Abu Dhabi.
दाऊद पीछे आना पड़ेगा। उसका हाथ लगे फिर भी तो होगा ही। शाशान अगर ऐसे करने जाएगा तेज आइयो सिंगल ना हो। हाँ आजो शाशानो।
Shahnawaz continues from the very same end. Flighted delivery on the back foot he went. So he's pushing the batsman onto the back foot. Excellent line, picked up 2 important wickets. Quicker through the air. It was played towards onside just for a single. Excellent line that from Shahnawaz.
It was the very first delivery when he was pitching towards offside. Then he tested a slight bit of inside, like on a second stump. And there you go, he's been pitching that delivery in front of the stump, so he's just changing his every delivery.
.133 is the target that Abu Dhabi is chasing. Not a mammoth total, but then that excellent bowling. Excellent stuff that. A carom ball from Shahnawaz. Pitching around that off stick. He was playing for that off spin, but then at the very last moment turning away from the right-handed batsman. Excellent stuff that.
Well, again in 30 yards. Both of these two batters, they are able to score runs, whereas they have protected at offside. But unable to cut those singles.
Final delivery. Once again a carom ball. right behind the line of that delivery. Played it defensively, not for any runs. 7 overs gone, 39 for 3, Abu Dhabi. So that's how Abu Dhabi has done in this innings. Naik Mohammed without troubling anyone, in fact. He was out for naught. Ataur Rahim 6. Kamran Atta got the start. But again, excellent delivery from Shahnawaz. Onus on these two batters, Ali Abid and Mazhar.
Well, Surjit into the 7th over, and we hadn't had any big score, like 27 only 1 runs. That has been the massive in terms of runs scored here so far. So really not a good call. A bit of threatening sort of situation for any team, that you're in number 7 over, in 8th over, and your batters are in 4, 7, 1. That there is no one who can really come up and can play a big inning.
It was an arm ball, the previous one from Azhar. This one very close to his body. Not from the middle of the blade, but we'll enjoy that. We'll be getting a single for that shot. Azhar is not happy. Last 2 deliveries, singles coming easily for these 2 batters, and that's attacking bowling as he comes in. And this one wraps him on the pad. Quicker through the air, and that took Ali by surprise.
Yes, exactly. That was clearly impact down the leg side, and the wicketkeeper also went towards his left to collect that ball. Well, the spinners are going through their overs quickly, so Abid and company should think here that someone at this stage will come up and can take the pressure on his own shoulders, or might be someone.
12 deliveries is what Ali Abid has faced so far. Again an arm ball, but played it towards onside. To retain strike, 8 overs gone. Abu Dhabi 42 for 3. So that's Dafa News fun fact. Ashton Agar, the left-arm spinner from Australia, scored 98 on his test debut, coming in at number 11, a record for the slot. Who hasn't been not in great form. He's in and out from the Aussie side. Though he's a talented prospect. Nasser will come and bowl the very first over. Flighted delivery outside the off stump, in the air. That falls short of the fielder at long off. So pressure being maintained from both the ends.
Yes, exactly. Now we can see that for the very first time in 3 last overs, the batter has just shown something, that they are feeling some sort of pressure of no scoring big runs. And I think it's the right time that they should be thinking that in every over, at least they should go like 4 and 5 runs. If not been able to score boundaries, they should rotate and can like play 20 deliveries, finish it up like 30 or 35.
In a teasing line. Well, he's appealing for that. It was a direct hit from Shahnawaz at deep point. So he's not happy, Ali. been kept on mute mode so far by the spinners. This time he gets it from the middle of the blade for a single. How do you see this going? What should be the way out for Abu Dhabi batters? Should they attack, or should they make sure that they see off these two bowlers, and then perhaps after 12 or 13 overs go for bang bang?
I think it would, by that time, the water would have gone up. There you go. He's just trying to get that boundary from that place. I think so that at this stage, couple of hits. We did see that both of these two batters, they did try to go over the top, but good bowling, courtesy good bowling. The spinners, they are gripping the ball well, and they are making the batters to think twice before hitting them big. So I think that it will be slight bit of difficult time for the batters in centre. With this 9 gone, Abu Dhabi 46 for 3.
Azhar, 2 overs, none for 6 figures. He'll come and bowl the 3rd over. Well, it's up in the air. Was trying that onside area.
Well, Surjit, I think that Yasir was unable to see the ball because the batter was in front of him. But intentions might be a big hit. Is waiting for all of us.
Was quicker through the air, but does well. Just a single. He talking about the first delivery that he bowled, was early into his shot because we were very slowly coming on to him. He's a very difficult customer, Azhar. From the angle which he's bowling, it's very difficult whether the ball will be turning away or with the arm it will be coming into him. The pace. This one again was an arm ball, but well read by Ali. Just a single. They're not getting boundaries yet.
And they are also giving you the answer of your question that if there will be any sort of boom inning at this stage, they are just going all along the ground. Not a big hit. They have just been on the back foot. See that they are mostly going to play at the ground. So batter is always feeling happy and luxury and comfortable when he's going straight up and getting maximum runs. It's a tough time for the batters.
Absolutely. Penultimate delivery. This one gone. Middle stump uprooted. It was quick and with the arm came back in sharply, to which Mazhar had no clue.
Yes, exactly. He was just waiting there that how that ball went through the gates. Look at that. Have another look. Inside edge. He was just standing there. No footwork on the front. And the ball was through the gates. There you go. Mazhar Bashir goes for 6. And it's follow wicket 4 for 48.
guys, lefty on strike. Lefty कितना करा? Okay. Lefty. अब आइटन. इधर आ जाओ लेफ्ट में भी करो. क्या कवरिंग? चलो भाई कीपर साहब अभी रेडी हुए. हाँ जी आपने चौका रोका है तो अब जाना तो पड़ेगा.
So the new batsman in is Ethan D'Souza. 3 matches this season, 30 runs, and best of 25 is a young prospect. The live wire on the field, and also talented batsman, but got the starts that he failed to convert into big one. I think this is the platform, this is the time to do that. He'll come and face the final delivery of Azhar.
Over guys, over.
With a gentle dab. It's the end of Azhar's over. 10 overs gone. Abu Dhabi 48 for 4. And what should be their strategy for the next 10 overs? To talk about that, I've got Shoaib in the middle.
Hamid. Square leg जाता हूँ तब चल. Sanu, fan code. अब और इधर ऊपर से आ. ना ऊपर से आ.
Well, Ali says thank you very much, and he welcomes Shoaib in a magnificent way. Was a tossed up delivery from Nasir. Plants his front foot forward and then smacks it out of the park.
Thank you, Srijit. Yes, a magnificent hit, as you rightly mentioned. And Ali Abid, the skipper, is riding high on confidence. He's winning games and he's hitting those balls out of the parks. This time, yet again, a full swing of the bat, played it towards mid-wicket. So overall, Abu Dhabi are looking like a very strong side and a side to beat in this tournament. And that is good news for cricket and the cricket lovers.
Absolutely. And now Ali is trying to improve his strike rate. It was quite visible the last 2 deliveries that he faced. Said enough is enough. 55 for 4 Abu Dhabi. Now for the first time Ethan will be facing Nasir.
Ethan D'Souza, the new man in. He's young cricketer, very talented, very composed, has a good sound technique and a very calm head over his shoulders. And as I say that, he brings out the scoop over the keeper's head. He's got enough connection. They'll just get 2. Yasir Kaleem is not happy with the performance from Sayyid Isam. They expect
Adnan. So quite a bit of batting for this Abu Dhabi lineup. We'll talk about that more in the next over. 58 for 4 now Abu Dhabi at the end of 11.
Guys, come on. इधर आओ.
Muhammad Azhar continues. Just the 8 runs conceded in his 3 overs. Very miserly spell by Muhammad Azhar. Will they target him or will they let him pass his bowling spell, Shoaib? That is the question.
Well, I think they'll just play him off. Yes, he's been bowling well. But if it's in the slot, Ali might just go for that glorious shot. They're looking for some runs here. They don't want to keep things for the last over. They would want to finish things off in 18 overs. That should be their target.
Well, there's no delivery. There's going to be in the slot when Azhar is bowling. This time a slower one. Very good length. Big smile on his face. He's enjoying himself today, Azhar. And I do have to question though. They have not used the services of Issam, the leg spinner. Would have been a good option when the 3 right-handers came in back to back for this Abu Dhabi lineup. I don't think they will try him out against Fayaz or even Ethan, the left-handers.
Another gentle push, you're right. Syed Issam, who got 3 wickets in the game that he bowled, hasn't bowled since, if I'm not wrong. Maybe an over, but not more. And Ajman definitely are relying more on their experienced bowlers than the talented ones.
That's a very controversial statement right there. Experienced ones or talented ones, Shoaib?
No, just to get that clarified, I don't mean to say that the experienced bowlers are not talented. What I mean to say is that players who've got experience and talent, while the young ones who don't have that experience to back themselves up.
The politically correct Shoaib Ahmed saves the day. Very well done. But yeah, you have to say that this is the opportunity you want to give to the youngsters as well on this platform. 63 for 4 now, Abu Dhabi at the end of 12. Sometimes you need to bank on the youngsters, give them a chance to shine. Oh, good glove work, good glove work. Good delivery by Nasir Aziz. The umpire has been forced to go upstairs. Well, you have the technology, use it.
Yes, there was a not so gentle reminder from Yasir Kaleem that you have technology, and the umpire says, all right, let's check that. But I think he knows that some feet was in the air, not in the air, it was on the ground all the while. So a good call from the umpire, but also safe call to see upstairs.
Well, eagle-eyed, the leg umpire, as Shoaib said, that foot didn't go in the air. He just dragged it back in time, I feel. Yeah, some part of it behind the line. Good glove work, though, you have to say.
Yes, quick hands from Yasir Kaleem. So the play will continue. Ethan D'Souza will stay there. But some turn and bounce and good delivery there coming in from Nasir Aziz.
Well, in my opinion, they have to target Nasir. They have to pick a bowler that they want to take for 10s, 11s or 12s. In the slot. That was a full delivery. Just a single. The pressure is mounting now. Abu Dhabi's run rate at the moment, just about 5. I think the required run rate is very close to 7.5, maybe even 8.
Circle se, Shanu circle se. Big shot coming, yeah, big shot coming.
Yes, Nasir. So what looks like a plan from Abu Dhabi is that Ali is going to go for the shots while Ethan will be just taking those singles and rotating strike.
Yeah, boys, wicket time, boys, wicket time, boys.
Ali Abid been there for quite some time. The run never there. Shahnawaz patrolling the cover area. Nasir Aziz, 15 runs given in his 2.4. I have to give this back to Shoaib because I took it away from him in a very rude manner. Outside off stump, wide delivery and a single.
Yes, dealing in singles at the moment. And the game is going down to the wire. It seems to be Abu Dhabi. 133 is now looking like a fighting score for Ajman.
7 more overs to go. I think they'll have to try from both sides, not just one. Nasir Aziz has bowled the perfect Yorker. Meanwhile, 16 of his 3. He's still confused. He thinks he's gotten a wicket bowled, but no, that's not the case. 65 for 4 now, Abu Dhabi, and at the end of 13.
Left arm round through. Or righty. Sam fielding पे जाओ. ठीक है वो. अभी एक बार फील्ड देख ले अपनी घूम के पूरी. कौन अंदर आता?
Sultan, 21 conceded of his 2, will start a new over. Lot of applause for Sultan and a big smile on his face as well.
That's right. I'll have to say Ajman are definitely fighting back. They're not going to go down without a fight. Cut straight to Sayyid Isam and a throw at the bowler's end. Good running.
Well, this is that point, Shoaib, we were making. Sultan is conceded at 11 runs and over. Isam yet to bowl. If there's anything I'd like to see more of in UAE, in domestic cricket, is throwing the kids in the deep end of the pool and let them show what they're capable of. Oh, direct hit. Nasir Aziz has hit the stumps. The umpires have gone upstairs.
Well, it looks like it's going to be touch and go. Very tight call, and we know direct hits are always very tight. Rizwan Shah, the umpire on your screens, has decided to go upstairs. Let's quickly find out. Good throw from Nasir, and he's home. Very, very safe.
Good running between the wickets. The captain, Ali Abid.
And good basics as well. He did not blow his bat into the crease. He dragged it, as is the right way. And that is why he's safe. Ali and Ethan. 67 for 4, Abu Dhabi.
Sultan Ahmed, a lot of focus. Short delivery again. This time the fielder fine leg. Oh, Nasir Aziz. Look at that. The dawn on the field.
Yes, that was the young Nasir Aziz, the youngster, the under 19 by heart and by fitness as well. Look at that. Very well done, Nasir Aziz.
Yes, under 19 multiplied by 2, his actual age, but we will not tell that to anyone. Brilliant fielding that. First the direct hit, then that diving stop. Had it passed him, that would have gone for 4. And that's a crucial boundary. But instead, just a single. Oh, is that going to be a wicket? Yes, it is. It's a straight delivery. Ethan goes across the line, misses it completely, hits the back leg, and the umpire's finger is raised.
Yes, that again, Sultan troubling the left-handed batters, wanted to play that towards the mid-wicket. Ethan misses the line of the ball, but Sultan doesn't miss his target. That ball was going to crash into the off and middle stump. Ethan D'Souza, 8 of 13, has to walk back, and Abu Dhabi are in a spot of bother now. Half the team back in the hut, 68 on the board.
Well, this is the game right here. This is the pair. This is the partnership. These are the batsmen. Fayaz Ahmed joins his captain Ali Abid in the middle. Look at that strike rate. Unbelievable. Probably the highest in the tournament so far. 195. And they need all of that if Abu Dhabi want to make a game of this. Ali Abid is still there, 21 of 30. But after those fielding exploits, he's got the ball in his hand, Nasir Aziz.
Yorker delivery to begin with, and that has been played straight down the ground for a single. So Nasir Aziz been given that responsibility to take some wickets, especially at the wicket of Fayaz. And I think this is again a good call from Yasir Kaleem to bowl the off spinner, the ball turning away from Fayaz, who likes the ball coming onto the bat nicely. So this is going to be a clash of the titans. Nasir Aziz versus Fayaz Ahmed.
Clash of the Titans indeed. Takes out the sweep shot, times it perfectly. Fayaz Ahmed has not shown any respect to his ex-captain. 10 years they've played together for the same club. And this time, plonks his foot down, sweeps it to backward square, gets a boundary, starts off with the 4. The chase is on.
Yes, that's right. One up is Fayaz against Nasir, but expect a comeback from Nasir. Oh, look at that turn. Look at that turn. Fayaz is surprised. He is a spinner himself. He feels that now Nasir is bowling on a different wicket altogether.
Well, he's asking for a wide, but he's not going to get a wide because that ball had pitched in the stumps and then turned away. Again goes for the sweep shot. Sandeep Singh Sandhi misses it. You can see he's got his left hand strapped up. Big smile. Friends for life. That's what happened when you play cricket here in the UAE.
That's Sandeep Singh, not the greatest of efforts in the field. Goes for the darting Yorker. Ali plays it towards the mid-wicket. A slow innings from Ali, and hence he wants to get going. 23 of 32. not even run a ball, and this is a T20 game. So now Ajman are truly in the game.
Last ball of Nasir's spell. Full toss. It's again gone to Sandeep. He's very upset, Nasir Aziz. But no damage done. Just the single. 15 overs done. Abu Dhabi is 76 for 5. 57 needed in the last 5 overs. And to take you through to the end of the run chase will be Srijit and Ijaz Ahmed.
Guys, come on. Time please, batsman. Ali Abad. Chalo Sultan. ये लेफ्ट में तू करेगा राइट मारो ना एक और चाहिए मुझे इधर बॉलर चेंज राइट आर्म राउंड
So that's the equation right in front of you. 57 required of 30 deliveries. Fayaz and Ali, they have a task in their hands. 76 for 5 is Abu Dhabi. Legitimate 30 deliveries. Shahnawaz comes in and bowls this one outside the off stump. He heaves, it's high, it's over. No! Excellent take. I for one thing thought that it has cleared the fence. Well, Fayaz cannot believe. He's having a look at the bat. What do you have to say about that shot and more importantly that catch?
Well, this is gone too high, long flight, didn't land properly. So, there you go, the catch has been taken. Fayaz Ahmed goes for 6 down at 76.
So Zair Khan, the left arm seamer, will come and replace Fayaz Ahmed. I think the shot was on because there is no point in eating deliveries. You have to go after the bowling attack if you want to win this encounter. Remember, 133 is the target set by Ajman. So it should be Ali who will be taking that calculated risk and attack the opposition.
Sun has set, so people, they're enjoying the cricket here. Today it was a really hot day here at UAE. Temperature sometimes touching 50 Celsius. Humid. But well done, boys. These teams, they are playing good. Oh, trying a big hit. So you need to give credit to the players because they are doing excellent job playing cricket and entertaining all of us.
Absolutely. Had a wonderful spell, Shahnawaz. This one low full toss in the air. That won't hurt Ajman. And the spinners have done really well. Shahnawaz, Sultan, Azhar. They all have, kept things very tight, not allowing these batters to free their arms. And when they are trying to, they are losing their wickets as well.
Abid is taking his time. Or just flick that one away towards onside. Well, lots of time. Would you see that bowlers, normally medium pacers and pacers, they are keeping short mid on or short mid wicket nearby to the catching position in 30 yards and used to deliver such kind of deliveries on the pads, so that sometimes the batter, they are losing their balance while driving on drive towards mid wicket or deep mid wicket, and they can throw their wicket away.
That's the last thing. He was trying really hard. He came down the track charging, but completely foxed by the turn. And Uzair, look at that. Without even watching the ball, he came down the track and was easy stumping for Yasir. Uzair Khan has gone for one. Abu Dhabi 78 for 7.
Osama Hassan, the new batter, comes in with the really heavy burden on his shoulders because top order not been productive to reply in a positive manner.
You are right. He, along with Ali, and especially as I said, Ali will have to take that role, because it's very difficult to pick these bowlers, especially spinners. And Yasir has given the ball to Shahnawaz, who has already picked up wickets. And the man wraps him on the pad, appeal, and up goes the finger.
Well, Srijit, this is excellent bowling. They knew that the new batter arrived in the centre and you were just going forward and hit onto the toe. Good to see it by umpire. Look at that, you were just in front of the stumps.
It was an attempted carom ball from Shahnawaz, full, and to that he had no clue. Excellent stuff that from Shahnawaz.
चौका चलेगा फालतू में करना रहने दो पीछे आ जाओ विकेट आना पीछे आ जाना विकेट
So the new batsman in is Adnan Danish. 2 matches, 9 runs this season. Best of 6. I think you can't have that expectation from the tail enders. Really, the top orders disappointed everyone. Ali still on 24 at the non-strikers end. There's a short extra cover, fine leg up in the circle. Comes in and ball, excellent stuff that. Turn, bounce. Was beaten completely. Dot to end the over. What do you have to talk about that delivery, Ejaz?
Yes, exactly. Wonderful delivery. Sharma still thinking that from where did it miss the stumps? God. Overbowled.
Nav Pabreja will bowl his second spell. Lost his footing. Pabreja has bowled well. 2 overs, just 2 runs. That initial burst out. He got a prize wicket of Naik. And look at that, 79 for 8. Was full around his pads. Completed 1. That's all they'll be getting. Excellent captaincy, I would say, from Yasir Kalim. 53 required of 23. Look at the last delivery. That's the dismissal. Full. And had no clue. He was trying to play that towards onside. 80 for 8, Abu Dhabi. 53 required of 23. What do you think from here on? What should be the strategy?
Well, now wait and see for 2 good deliveries, because at this stage, 2 good deliveries from Abu Dhabi, and they will be finishing it off quite early, I think, so that only 2 good pace, or you can say like accurate deliveries. Well, it was not 133, a big target, but courtesy such kind of bowling. He's shuffling across, went to cross too long way, and paying the price of doing such kind of error that he couldn't touch the ball with a bat.
A full outside the off stump, played it towards onside. Dawood there, completed 1.
But being an athlete, being a cricketer, you need to try. Till the last ball is being bowled in the centre. And sometimes, I did remember Abdul Razak's beginning against South Africa at Abu Dhabi, where all things were done. He stood alone, took that game away from South Africa and win that match. This has been so hard, but not perfectly timed. So you need to stay there in the centre. Stay focused, positive, and think in your mind that you are a hero. You can win this game for your team, rather than any sort of situation that 8 down, and still it's predictable. Like forecast, you can say like 1 good hit, 1 good inning, like 20 came of 20 deliveries, 35 can take this game to their favour.
I second you on that, Ejaz, because when a batsman comes, I mean, you should have that positivity in your mind. As an excellent delivery, Ali does well to dig it out, getting a single. Intelligent thinking there by the fast bowler, not giving any room, any width. It reminds me of the previous match that Ajman had against Sharjah, where they lost that match by a wicket thanks to Ayan's heroics, and they don't want to be complacent at this stage, especially when they have already picked up 8 wickets.
Another good delivery, but single to finish the over. 17 overs gone. Abu Dhabi 85 for 8.
Cap, cap. यार कैप दे दो उधर पीछे ही रहे दो उधर चल भाई 50 रहता है टीम में 48 रहता है चलो बैट्समैन चलो भाई चलो बैट्समैन
Surjit Shahnawaz to continue, and he did well. Oh, that's into the gap. 4 runs. Little lazy effort. I think that he was not been able to take off properly. Yes, you're right. He should be more to a deep mid wicket.
Yasir is not at all happy with that effort. Look at that. Was towards the deep mid wicket, and Sultan was the fielder on that occasion. 89 for 8, 44 required of 17 deliveries. It's a funny game. Pendulum is swinging evenly. Flighted slightly fuller. Played it towards Sandy for a single. They need a big over, Shez.
Well, Abid used to hit good cut shots at point and deep backward point. That's why they have taken those kind of fielders there, but that ball has been towards onside. But you did see that intentions were there, that Abid was trying to have a big swing towards onside, but good bowling.
18th over in progress, 3 more deliveries to be bowled. As he comes in and bowls again, full in delivery, not giving any room whatsoever. They're having a high back lift, but they are not getting those deliveries in their arcs.
Well, Surjit, if you have been able to get slightly backing away, try to play inside out such kind of deliveries when you are confident enough to play those shots.
Excellent thinking that. He planted his front foot forward. What does Shahnawaz do? Bowl wide outside the off stump. Look at that.
I think at this stage it should be going inside out. There you go. Stumps. And you have got the wicket. Shahnawaz deserved that wicket.
Excellent delivery. Ali had no clue whatsoever. It's coming into him, and there was a big gap. We'll have a look at the replay. That delivery from Shahnawaz. And it was full and quick as well. No chance. Ali Abad out for 28 and Abu Dhabi 92 for 9.
बल्कि सर्कल में डाउन पीछे आएगा
One more good delivery. And you will be there, Ajman.
As Sultan comes in, and this one quicker through the air. It's up in the air. Sultan coming underneath. And that's it. 92. And it's done and dusted. I don't know why the batsman at the non-striker end is waiting.
It's not lostman play. But the things have done here. And what a good shot that could have been if clear defense, but he can only find the fielder. There you go, playing across, went too high, up into the black sky, wide ball, and into the hands. Thank you very much. Bye-bye, see you again.
It all started with that batting, 133 the target, and they need some excellent bowling to stop Abu Dhabi batting lineup, and they did that thanks to some brilliant performance from the spinners.
Yes, so they restricted them at 92 runs. Ajman, well done. Yasir Kaleem must be happy. He's smiling there, and rightly so that his team has done a good job, right first in the batting, then in bowling. They've all getting together, making a good batting unit, making a good bowling unit, because when you are able to bowl out opponent side 10 wickets, that's been a big call that your bowlers, they've been pitching the ball in right area, so you need to give credit to the side, the bowlers, and there you go, Shajid.
Abu Dhabi, that's the batting card, not able to even touch the 100 mark, and top scoring done by Alia with 28. Second fiddle Kamran Atta started off really well, but then he was not able to convert that into a big score. The partnership was missing, and for that I must give full credit to Ajman bowl, especially the spinners who put those breaks in between, and that's the sole reason why they were bowled out for 92. And look at the extras, just one about the captaincy is that he continued with the spinners, knowing the fact that they were getting turn, bounce, and especially Shehnawaz, that got few hits, and then that cannon ball. And this one is a beauty from Sultan. Sultan coming in around the wicket and over the wicket, depending upon the strength, the weakness of the batsman. And look at that. They failed to really build partnership. They failed to understand the line and length from the spinners. That's the sole reason why they couldn't really go well in this encounter.
There you go, the whole story in one page. Ajman scoring 132, and Veer Daud was 37, Ansh 19, and Sandeep as well as following him. And in reply, Abu Dhabi losing it with a margin of 40 runs. Couldn't make through in 18.1 overs in 92 runs, courtesy Shahnawaz. Good bowling for 6 wickets in 23 runs. There you go, the groundsmen doing their job. We are taking a break. Come back to you with the presentation ceremony.
welcome to the post-match presentation for the game between Ajman and Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi did really well in the first innings, restricting Ajman to a below par score of 133, but they didn't know that Ajman is going to come out with vengeance and did really well with the ball in hand, restricted Abu Dhabi and actually got them all out for a paltry score of 82 odd runs. They're winning the game. Ajman, a very important game for them. They won that game by 40 runs. Now, a lot of notable performances from that Ajman setup, but one that stood out clearly for Ajman was the player of the match performance, and that is Shahnawaz, who bowled 4 overs, gave away 23 runs and took 6 wickets. That's the best bowling figure so far in this edition of Emirates D20. Shahnawaz, 6 wickets, and he's the player of the match. 4 overs, 23 runs. Well done, Shahnawaz.
Thank you.
Let's start with the performance overall in this tournament. I think you've been doing really well, so you must be very happy with your performance with the bat and now with the ball as well.
Alhamdulillah, I'm happy with my performance, but I just wanted to improve with my bat as well. Alhamdulillah, today I did with the ball. Next time, inshallah, I want to contribute with bat and ball both as well.
How are you enjoying your performance? You've been given a key role as a finisher. You're batting well lower down the order, and with the ball, you've been given those 4 important overs where the captain is expecting wickets from you.
Yeah, it's good. The time when I come to bat, it's always a pressure time because you need to finish on high so that momentum comes onto us. The same thing with the ball. I've been bowling in power play as well, and today I bowl at death as well. So it's good to take pressure for your team and perform and do well for them.
Where do you enjoy bowling more? Do you enjoy bowling in the power play overs, or do you like the field well spread out?
Alhamdulillah, both are fine for me. Power play gives you new ball, it gives opportunity to, a sharp turn and all. And at the death, it gives you a chance to showcase your bowling strength. It gives you a chance to, that you can bowl yorkers as well.
Tell us a little bit about your doosra. We saw that ball turning away from the right-hander.
Now, I've not been bowling doosra from a long time. I'm using a carom ball, more of them. So whenever lefty is there, I'm just bowling my normal off spinner. It's always difficult to hit against the turn. Same thing with the right-handers. I'm using more of them like carom balls, and it's a lot easier to slide in the ball with the carom. This in ring finger.
All right, you're doing well, and all the best for your future games as well.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was Shahnawaz, the player of the match for this game. It's now time for me to call the winning captain in this game. It is, of course, Yasir Kaleem from Team Ajman. Yasir, congratulations. I think finally the game is shifting in your favor. The boxes are being ticked right and all your departments are gelling well together.
Yes, alhamdulillah, everything is coming together for us. In the first couple of games, we were a new team, so we just wanted to know, how we can, make the best use of each players. So now when we have the, good players at our disposal, so we're trying to use it as much as possible, in the best way possible.
How difficult is it to keep changing the playing 11? Because we've seen that different captains have been using that strategy, a lot of changes in the playing 11. How difficult is it?
It's quite difficult thing. See, when your good players are sitting on the bench, you cannot make them, sit for most of the matches. Secondly, the day conditions are different to the night conditions. In night conditions, you prefer to have more fast bowlers, and day you prefer to have less, And the second thing is, this 10 matches on the trot, so you may have also injuries. So it's very important to rotate your players.
Let's talk about this match. 133 on the board. Did you feel you had enough runs to defend it?
We were looking for a target of 150, 160, but the way the wicket was playing, the way Fayaz was bowling, we expected that even if we score 140 runs, so that would be defendable. And the way Shahnawaz bowled, it was, totally, I had the best view in the town, so, I enjoyed his bowling a lot. And see, the wicket is little, holding on, so when you're playing with 4 spinners, so you always back your bowlers for that. And when we talk in the meeting that even we were not defending 133, we were defending 100 runs. So we went according to that plan.
Mr. Fast Bowler, you think, because earlier on, Nav was getting some movement and he was bowling really well. You think there's a place for another fast bowler in the side, or you're happy with the 4-spinner strategy?
So if we are going in the night match, so we'll definitely go with an extra fast bowler, because once the dew sets in, so the spinners are not that dangerous. So in daytime, we'll be going with the 4 spinners as well.
All right, you're doing well, and the team is definitely building up quite well. All the best for your future matches as well.
Thank you so much, Shoaib. Thank you.
That was Yasir Kaleem, the captain of Team Ajman. That is it from the post-match presentation. It's back to you guys in the comm box.
So there you go. Ajman beating Abu Dhabi by 40 runs. What a performance there from Shahnawaz. So there you go. The second match, match number 16. Emirates Blues will lock horns with the Sharjah. That will start at 9 p.m. live from Malik Cricket Stadium in Ajman. So we'll take a short break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back soon.